This is CDX, and today we're going to be unboxing the Mondo 1/6 scale Rogue figure. I'm not a huge fan of Rogue, but I'm a huge fan of Evolution Rogue. I like her a lot, so you guys see that here, the Evolution dance. But we're going to be unboxing that, and I'm going to be showing you guys that. It's the regular model, but I ordered a head for the Rogue, Evolution Rogue, and it was pretty expensive. They're definitely upcharging people on eBay, and I bought the Evolution Rogue head, which was like 150 bucks when I bought it. I feel like there's a cheaper one now. It's like 130, $20 difference, but so I got that head. Very expensive head, but I wanted that specifically so I could have the Evolution Rogue model. I couldn't get the limited edition one, so I had to settle with buying a used head, or that kind of sucks because they're making the it not complete anymore by removing the head from other people, but that's their prerogative, and I'm gonna buy it because I'm not gonna spend the astronomical price of buying the whole kit when it's like 500 to 600 bucks when I can just buy the head separately and also just buy the original official regular set. So we have the set right here. It says it's the 778 right there. Let's see if you can see 778 right there. I don't believe that's real, because I guarantee they sold a lot more than 1,000 of these, so they could actually do that, but I feel like, I don't even know. I don't know. I feel like they definitely sold more than 1,000 of these, so let's open this thing up. I'm going to show you guys one thing I have, which is a 3D printed Rogue that I printed out, and then I put like felt on it. So that's one of the things I did. It is not resin, it is just a normal 3D print, but it is huge. I just wanted to show you guys that because I thought that was cool. But we'll get into the actual Rogue now from Mondo. Open her up right here. It's right there. X-Men animated series. I have not really watched too much of that. I was mostly into the Evolution stuff, like I said, but maybe I'll start watching it, the old stuff and the new stuff, because there's the new series that came out in '97, and be like, oh, you're not a true fan. I mean, there's a reason why I bought it. There's different reasons why everybody buys everything, so. We're opening it up. We're gonna add a little bit more right here. I can see. I need to bring this down. So here's that. Get it out of its packaging. Bang, bang, boom. And people might not like the Rogue head or the Evolution head, and it make it look dumb. I looked at it and I saw other people put it on. I was like, I don't think it would look that dumb. So we're gonna open her up. It's got the nice Velcro. There it is. Like I said, it's the regular set. Has this thing on the side. You guys can read that. Read it on your own time. I'm sure there's plenty of other videos that read it out, but we're just gonna get into the meat and the potatoes and open it up. It's a nice looking box. I'll keep the box. Don't worry, guys, I have places for it, but I am opening it. So if you guys don't like that you open things, then you're a different collector. I mean, I'm not a huge in collecting, but I'll make sure I'll keep the box. Pull her up. here. And then here's the stand for it, which for my 2B I have basically the same stand. People say you should buy better stands, which is probably true, or at least for this figure, because it's like more of an action figure. But I'm not a huge component on that. I'm gonna open it up though. I have the exact same stand for my 2B, like I said. And there's the stand. But you guys don't care about the stand, right? It's just a stand. But let's get it set up so I can actually set her up. Ow. Bink. Alright, now let's open her up. Moving the head around, bashing the head out. Those are tape. Alright. Got it nice and open. There is like a different version of this now. This model, which is like not a painted, like, you know, this is like very artsy and stuff like that. The other one's more metallic. I forgot exactly what version it's called, but there's a different version of this model that came out, which I personally don't think it's as good as looking as this one. And I think the reason they made another model is because they didn't. I'm pretty sure they hand paint this, and then the other one's not hand painted. Get her out here. There we go. Put her on the stand, actually. Bam. Move this over to the side so you guys can see. Bing, bing, boom. Looking pretty good. But we're taking off that head, putting this out. We'll take it off in a second. I don't want to break it. But that is what it comes with. It comes with a bunch of hands, which is falling out. Already losing the hands. A bunch of other hands that you can replace it with. Even this hand, which is like whoosh. Another hand that breaks something, and another head. Wow, all these hands are falling out. And another head. She's like mad. You guys can see that. And then this one's just a normal one. And then the other one comes with, I think, 3 other heads. Another one of these heads. One that has lasers coming out of it with like Cyclops. Like Cyclops is a power. And the Rogue head, which is what I have. Which this head was expensive for buying just the head, but like I said, I wanted to get the head. I did. We're going to take this head off. So I'm going to take her out of this. But let's see how good the paint looks on this. Ooh, a little bit of smudging on the butt. You guys can see that, but it's not that bad. Other than that, it looks pretty good. Just checking everywhere, seeing if it's good. That's just smudging, but I don't know if you can get that off. I'm trying to wipe it off and see. Yeah, I got it off a little bit. Just the black kind of smudged over to the sides, but other than that, it looks pretty decent. There's some smudging here too on this leg. Kind of wiping off with my hands. And that wasn't me, that was art with it. So maybe it was on the assembly line or something. I don't know how they have everything. People don't like these because they kind of whoosh around and like turn, which I can understand that. They're kind of just loose. But it's whatever. But let's take off this hood. Hopefully it just pops off. Ooh, it's so sketch to taking it off. Alright, it's off. Let's check the rogue head. Or the evolution head. There it goes. I personally like it. Maybe people don't like it because her body proportions are pretty weird. And maybe people don't like short-haired girls, which personally I like short-haired girls. Back in the day I used to like long-haired. It fell off. No, I gotta put it in a little bit tighter. Definitely needs to be a tighter fit. There we go. Right there. And these heads will just be in the display, which people might not like. They might like the other heads, but like I said, I bought it for this. This is how I'm going to display her, and it'll be nice. Change the hands and stuff like that you can do. Let's see. How do you change these? What is this hand? Oh, it's her glove. Okay, so this is the one glove she can take off. That's what it is. So when she takes off the glove, it's like this. So she can touch like this. It's so scary taking these out. Alright. I didn't know how much came off. I'm gonna take it off the stand while I'm doing this stuff. Then you can put this hand, that, and then let's get the one where alright. She can hold the glove. Whoops. Kind of hard to put them in and out. And then you can put the glove in her hand. Whoops. I need to get more leverage. There we go. Got a twister in. So like that, she can take off her glove and have it in her other hand. And then this is her normal hand. So what she's touching. And then this is like when she's stealing somebody's power. Kind of wraps around. Not taking it off, it's too much work, but you can do a lot of changings of the hands. And then also the blaster that she's breaking, which is this one. Like I said, if you got the limited edition one, it's definitely better, but people scalped the heck out of them on eBay. And you needed to buy them as soon as it went live, because it was sold out in an instant, basically. And I didn't even know about this until like 2 days after it was out, or whatever. So the first day it was gone, so I had to buy the head separately, which people suck for like selling it separately, but I mean I bought it, so somebody's gonna buy it eventually, right? there's that. And then we'll bring my big 3D print here, which you can print this smaller, but I printed it really big. That's my 3D print. So it'd be nice next to it. You can, like I said, you can print this smaller, but I printed it big because I suck at painting faces, so had to be able to paint the face good. I think I did a decent job for not being good at painting faces. But if you guys like this rogue head, you guys can tell me in the comments and be like, oh, you're wrong, but this isn't really what I grew up with, because I mean, I didn't really watch this show in that time. I watched it in the 2000s. I was born in 96, so yeah, that makes sense, you know? I watched the 2000 show, so when I was growing up. So when I was a kid, I was watching like stuff like Rugrats and stuff like that. So if that makes sense. And then this kind of grew up with me a little bit, you know. But I'm sure there's a reason why people love this Rogue, but this is my Rogue. But yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure to like it. It's just an unboxing. I'm sure you can find better unboxings. Mine's not the greatest, but yeah. And that's what I printed. And there's the video. Yeah, has a bunch of hands. There's definitely the more expensive one, but like I said, you're going to have to buy them on eBay. It is literally impossible to buy it without it, because they sold out immediately. There were only 1,000 of those, and it says they only 1,000 of these, but I don't believe that at all with the regular model. I don't believe that. I feel like they sold a lot more than 1,000, but I could be wrong. But yeah, but super sick, super sick. Get her down here. Just gonna be at a good display model. Right next to that one. And hopefully I can get more figures of Evolution Rogue, but there's not many figures of Evolution Rogue. That's why I wanted to get this, because they don't sell many Evolution Rogues. I think there's one that they sold back in the day, did not have. I could probably find it, but it's not even that good looking. Most toys, like actual kids' toys, aren't as good looking as like figures, like figures that are made for adults, because they're expensive. This is a $200 figure. They're not cheap. Like, it's just how it is. And if you want good figures, you're gonna have to spend the money for it. That's just how it is. But when you're a kid, you're getting like a $30 toy, maybe even less, you know. So they're gonna make them cheap. The other thing I have is I can show you real quick, is the this is a Burger King toy. Also comes with the disc. I have all of them, but they're all sealed in their packaging. Eventually I'm going to work on trying to get it looking good. I don't know how, having them sealed and then also making them look good. Maybe I'll open them up, but they're just Burger King toys. I don't personally like Burger King, but I like that they did toys. So you guys can see it says Burger King right on it. I've never used these discs. It's a Rogue disc. It's very, it says Burger King right there. So yeah, just a cool little toy. But and honestly, those toys are just for looking at. You can play with them. You can just jump them around, but they don't move. They don't action figure like this. And they're not just models like that. You know what I mean? Like this, obviously it doesn't move. It just stands there. But this is all fully functioning. You can move it and everything. That's why they're expensive. And they feel not cheap. And I'm pretty sure they hand paint this. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive they hand paint this. And yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure to like it. I'll see you guys in the next video where I make, yeah, I'm gonna be setting this up with all my other figures. I have a bunch of 2B figures and other figures, so yeah, mostly video game stuff. Some anime, not much. Yeah. Maybe I'll take a picture of it when I have it cleaned, because right now it's not very clean, because I'm moving around a lot in building other PDC parts, and I have stuff everywhere, and it's just stuff like that. But looking good. I'm gonna put all this stuff together, or in the box, keep it in the box, and I'll keep the box, and it'll be good. Alright, I'll see you guys. Before I end this video, I have two now. So I bought this body on eBay. It was going for bids. I won the bid. Came in pretty fast. So I just put the head that I wasn't going to be using. And I also 3D printed these stands for the head. I had to modify it because her head is really big because of the hair. But they were on Thingiverse. The original size is this, which is a perfect size for that head. But when it comes to this head, it has too much hair. So I had to kind of edit it, make it longer. But it's a little wonky on this one. This one is definitely better because this is ABS plastic. And I had my enclosure closed when I did it, but this one is a little bit better. So I use that one, kind of looks better. But they basically were too hot, so they needed to dry or be cool quicker, and I just had to make my enclosure not enclosed because it's ABS. It needs to be hot in the beginning so it sticks to the bed, and then you just kind of need to make it work. But yeah, so not talking about too much about this, but these are nice to have for like holding the heads. It's like similar to my 2B here, just like a head holder, because it has two heads, even though this kind of has a body to it. But you know, now I have two, and I'm also trying to bid on another one. I don't know if I'm going to win this one because I am not trying to spend too much money on it. Right now it's only on one bid and $60. That's my only bid because nobody's bidding on it. I bought this original one for $150. So if I can get another one, why not? I'm probably not going to buy another body. I'm going to probably modify it, add it to like something like this kind of body, and see if I can even put it on here, because I think I've tried to put it on this body, and then just kind of make a mishmash of like clothing, and then just kind of like make something like this where it has clothes on it, like legitimate clothes that people make, like that. So just something like cool that I want to try and do, because I know I'm pretty sure this head doesn't fit on these types of bodies, but you could probably add like a little insert into them. So that's what I'm going to try and do, is have this nice head sculpt onto a body like that. So it's not going to be on these, but I already have them. So, you know, just like something I want to do in the future. This head I'm probably never going to use. Don't know if I'll sell it, but I'll definitely just keep it here. Maybe I'll move these stands, because I bought this like a cheap stand, because the original Mondo stand is a little bit bigger. It's a big circle, and it sucks that I can't find 3D prints of these. Like, it's just, nobody makes them, because I bought this cheap stand, and I also have another one laying around here. I don't know where in my room because of that stand, because they're just normal like doll stands, but they come with two most of the time, and you could use both if you could get a 3D print of it, because I have a 3D printer, but nobody kind of builds it. I'm trying to kind of make it a diorama. Not like a diorama, but like got the X-Men Evolutions. I also have the full X-Men Evolution stuff in this right here. It's all the comics in this. But yeah, so I just bought the doll because it was kind of cheap. I got it for 102 exactly because of tax, but when I bid on it, it was 86, but then it was $10 shipping, then tax, so it was $102 for just the body, not the hands. The hands I have because I already have a doll that has, or not a doll, you know, an action figure. They're basically dolls because I'm not. I mean, they could pose and stuff. Dolls can pose too, but you know. But they're, you know, an action figure with hands, because, like I said, the original model comes with like 6 hands, so I could technically make 6 of these if I really wanted to. But obviously, would have to buy more heads. And I mean, obviously, I could have just bought the other one on eBay with this and like the body stand, but those, like I said, they're scalped like crazy. There's 2 different versions of this model now, which is called the Uncanny or whatever. It's not Uncanny, whatever it's called. I can't remember the exact name, but it has a green band and then it's like silver. It's the exact same like figure, but it's like a different version because it's not painted the way it is. It's different, and the band is green on here and stuff, but I don't like that version. That version sells for less too. Most people don't like that version. Some people do probably, but I don't care for it. I'd rather have this version. But yeah, now I have 2. So that's the one I made. You can make this smaller, but I wanted it tall. And then I put the felt on it just because, like, that's what she looks like in the animated series. And I might try and make, like I said, with that figure, or obviously I'd have to buy another one just because I want to keep the 2 Bs. Want to, you know. But yeah, now I have 2. So I actually have a legitimate Rogue, because most people like this Rogue version. I don't care for it, but now I have a whole body for it. Might as well keep it. And if I get the other head, maybe I'll put both on it. But why would I want to? Like I said, I'm probably going to get that head for another full body. That'll be down the line. I'm just getting the head for now because I want to secure it. And then eventually maybe I'll make the full figure with clothes instead of like plastic, you know, because this is just plastic toy stuff, you know. It's a little bit, you know, malleable though, but the other one is like a squishy body and stuff like that. But I would have to, because the head is like pretty big, and then the other one is like very, very tiny with the little ball point. Basically this right here is smaller on a doll, actual like doll, and on this action figure it's pretty big, like this. Like, this is the exact size. So I'd have to figure out a way to make that work. But yeah, I have 2 now. So if you guys are mad that I was like, oh, I like this head more, I like Rogue Evolution more. I just do. I grew up on it. So this version didn't really grow up on, didn't watch it. I mean, it came out around the time that I was alive, but I was like a child, like a little bit like a baby. So maybe I'll watch them eventually and I'll like this Rogue, but currently Evolution Rogue is my favorite. So yeah, but now I have the full body for that, and I would like to get this stand, but I'm not paying. There's like one stand on eBay right now for $20 that you have to bid on, and I'm like, I'll just buy a $6 stand. It's only a circle, and then this one's like an oval, and it doesn't need to be a circle, like, you know what I mean? So but yeah, this one is a little bit better as a stand though, because it holds their legs better. That's why I use the crotch one for this one, and that one over there didn't really work as well for like circling, or it would be around her hips, not her like ankles or right here and stuff like that. Yeah. This video is getting long, so if you guys like the video, make sure to like it or whatever, and comment which one you like better, Rogue Evolution or the Rogue that most people like. Because I personally like Evolution Rogue. I love the way she talks, the way she looks, like her, just everything about this Rogue I like. So I don't know too much about this one. I obviously watched a couple clips and understand everything about it. Like, I know she does this exact same power, you know, as in she takes people's powers. But personally, like Evolution Rogue, because that's what I grew up on. But if you like that one better, I have this now, so. And wasn't cheap, but, you know, I was like, I already have the hands, extra hands, so might as well. And then I just kept the open hand. And there's more hands that I still could use on it and stuff like that. So if I really wanted to, I could swap them out, just change them. But now I have two, so cool. Nothing's different really about it. It's just now I have two. All right, I'll see you guys. Well, I won the bid on the other head, so I'm gonna have another one of these. If I can focus on this. Yeah, I'm gonna have another one. So I won the bid exactly with that only bid I did. So I was the only bidder for 60 bucks, but it comes out to $64.02 for, you know, tax. But for 60 bucks when I got this one for 150, not bad. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a different model for this. Not going to put it on any of these unless I find a good body for cheap, because I'm basically done buying stuff for this. You know, it's going to be another one. Like, why would I need another one? Like, I already have two now. So, but I got the head so I can modify it and do some fun things with it. Obviously, just keep the head normally and then just add it to a doll head. And hopefully it'll fit. Like I said, I have to figure out how to make it fit with a doll head, because their necks are smaller than this neck. But I think I could figure it out. I'm pretty smart when it comes to that stuff. But hopefully it'll look good too. But yeah, like I said, I won the bid on it, $64.02. Just wanted to add that to the end of the video, because I'm editing it right now and just kind of throwing it together. You know, something small, but you know. Got it. Can't believe I was the only bidder, so excited about that. There was a lot more views hitting it as soon as it was about to go. I was like, please, no one bid. I don't want to increase the price. This is a good price for it. You know, just get it the cheapest I possibly can. The reason it's 60 is that's exactly where they wanted to start the bid, and if I could start it lower, I would, but that's how bid wars start. You know, when it's lower, then people just start. But 60 bucks, it's not bad. It's kind of expensive for just a head, the doll head. That's it, or the action figure head. But yeah, that's it. I have another one, so that'll come in. Probably won't do any videos on that unless I start working on the figure, if you guys want to see that stuff. But like I said, I have to get a naked body that I can't really, you could probably show on YouTube, but it's just, people get demonetized to it. It's just a naked body, like legitimately, like it feels like a plush naked body that you have to put clothes on and stuff. That's how that figure over here is. It's a legit naked body that you put clothes on. So, but yeah, got it, won it. Just wanted to add it. So, got another one of these. Yep.